Greetings, fellow humans. I'm MartianBuu, and today I have for you Insanity Warlock. So if you've been playing Standard, this is probably not new to you, but it is new to me. I'm starting to dip my toes in, but this is just using the self-fatigue package to end games with Crescendo and Popgar, as well as Encroaching Insanity. But now, with the new expansion, we get the Summoner Dark Marrow Tourist card to allow us to play some Death Knight stuff, which includes Slippery Slope. So Slippery Slope will freeze a character, and then you draw a card for each frozen character. And by the power of Soul Freeze, we can freeze as many as 4 in a turn to draw a bunch of cards for cheap, while also stalling to find our damage elsewhere. I got this list off of the Vicious Syndicate website, so go ahead and check them out for some optimized lists. I hope you enjoy the games, and thank you so much for watching. Remember when every class only had one skin? I do remember. Let's go, Void Virtuoso turn 1. Now they can't stop me. The set feels more like an older Hearthstone set where there's not as many packages with one legendary card. Oh. Now give me my Soul Freeze back. It's the Evolve one? Okay. Interesting. Well, it is pretty spicy. Is it good? What do they think? What does Vicious Syndicate think of Evolve Shaman? Oh yeah, it's like high tier 2. Interesting. Okay. Why don't you take a bunch of damage there? I guess what we really want is Tidepool Pupil to replay this a bunch, huh? But we really... like, we should save this for later to finish them off? Usually don't know. Don't know. Ah, Tidepool. Tidepool. Haha, you're frozen. Hey Popgar. You're gonna be pop useful when I play this. It's tier 1, not according to VS. VS doesn't think of it's they think it's high tier 2. How about that? How about that? Why don't I trust the site blindly? That's what I do. All right, well, I think I will tap. And then I think I will do this. And my opponent can just take a ton of damage. Enough damage to drive them insane, chat. Get it? Because it's Insanity Warlock? I saw a tweet, not from Vicious Syndicate, it was from Norwis on an or Insane who got rank 1 legend with it. Well, there you go. Every deck you get rank 1 legend with is tier 1. That's it's a motto I live by. I'm surprised the VS Rainbow Shaman doesn't run conductivity. Seems strong with Jive, Jam Session, or Skirting Death plus Horn. Skirting Death plus Horn. Which one is Skirting Death? Well, if it has enough synergies, I could see it being good. Next Fatigue is for 5. so funny. Do people hate this? Like, I think this is awesome. I love them doing this. People hate it. Screen deck is 3 mana, steal 4 attack, remaining. Ah, I see. I'm surprised the opponent didn't concede when they queued into Chaotic Evil Boo. I know, right? What are they doing over there? They're about to get pop guard, that's what I think. They're about to get pop guard into actual oblivion. It's a lot of damage. Really easily. This has got me totally steamed. Well, fracking is more encroaching insanity than anything else, right? Am I supposed to keep pop guard? There's probably like stats on this deck, huh? We can like look really quick. I can do this. I can do this. It'll be really fast. Oh, this one runs Symphony. Man, I want to run Symphony. All right, so that mostly Baritone Imp seems like the card I want. And like Insanity, Encroaching Insanity does not seem like a good keep, according to this. Popgar is up there too, and then like Party Fiends. Okay. But like Baritone Imp is like 3%, well 2% above Crescendo, so maybe that's mostly what we want. I don't know. We'll find out together. Symphony never looked good in the stats for this deck. That's unfortunate, because I want to play Symphony. A deck's so popular it has real stats. I know, right? Okay, sick. We had the perfect curve, unless it's not perfect. How many imps do we want? Oh, this is the new high skill Kappa deck that's going to destroy me, maybe. We were enjoying a great time in Austria, really wonderful in the summertime. Oh, that's cool. Must be nice to be in Europe where so many different countries are so close. Yeah, I bet. Sounds pretty cool. Well, there's some damage for me. I think I'm gonna go face and try to end this game as fast as martially possible. Dubious purchase. That's gonna hurt my feelings. So rude. So rude that they would do this. How do you guys feel about Harp Coin this? I see. Time to summon many imps. That's fun. I like summoning many imps. Look at all that. This is at 5. This is already good, isn't it? I just do this, and then fire off one of the sludges, and we're happy. Armor cheating? Armor is cheating, honestly. I think so. Yeah. Don't do it. No. Hopefully it's not giants. They haven't drawn enough for giants yet, right? It would just be the spell. The spell might die to this. But I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah. No. Okay, they have played enough giants yet. You hate to see it.
I know.
Oh, they want the Grifta? They're like, ooh, a second Grifta just for me.
Time's ticking.
Ow. Ow. Okay. So this is going to be 5. Yeah, this is just good, right? Like, we do that. Send everything face. And then this thing will take care of it. Yay! That Pyro is really gonna mess up their hand management? Well, that's what they get. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. What if I don't win this turn? What then? Draw 3 cards, discard 2 of them? This one is like, I think, disproportionately crappy compared to some of the other ones. I don't know. Like, it could just be you know, if it was just draw 1, it'd be like, alright, that's comparable, but this is like, you have to lose 2 things. It's wild how Crescendo is a board clear and Reno in the same card. Yeah. Well, I guess it's Reno when coupled with this, but so it's in 2 cards, but it's close. Oh, I was supposed to keep that 4-cost thing, I think. Yeah. I think signature Popcar's art is miles better than the normal one. Yep. I agree. Spaghetti solves some problems. Do I play tempo or do I tap? I'm gonna tap. Tap, tap, tap. This into this? Pretty good? Maybe? Oh, it's the mirror. That just seems like cheating. And this helps them. Alright, cool. We'll help them. You know, everyone deserves fatigue. That's what I've always said. This deals the damage now. Ow. Ow. Uh-oh.
The overture is upon us.
Okay. Unfortunate that I didn't get to play my friend here this turn, but at least we cleared that scary board. I would love to win the video game. Where were you last turn? I have to tap, right? Like, either find something. You always tap last. That's my opinion. Imagine if I tapped first. Oh my goodness. Disgraceful. Disgraceful! Be at 17? Tapping first is truly cringe. It makes it too easy. Wasn't that just lethal? Oh, it was mutually lethal. I see. So I guess I'm gonna domino this turn. Make him think we top decked it. We did, but we already had one. Seems like a tough mirror. It's interesting. It is in fact interesting. Well, There's a Void Virtuoso, if I've ever seen one. Uh-huh. Oh. Well... Yeah, I can't lethal anything. I could heal something. Unlucky.
The overture is upon us.
The Spagoot is upon us. Did my opponent get something? Did they draw the nuts? Cool to see the mirror, except it's the two popular versions of the deck. Oh, like slightly different. Did they top deck the exact thing they needed? Looks like no. Looks like no. Looks like we won the video game. Despite my terrible play. Standard is just too easy. Well, howdy there, partner. Howdy there. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just assume that we've now mastered Insanity Warlock. Pretty sure. Miracle Salesman, let's go. Let's go. Splish Splash Whelp. Splish Splash Whelp. Alright, our fatigue stuff is about to get juiced, chat. Absolutely juiced. I don't need my opponent dealing any damage to me. I'm going to be doing enough to myself. Hey, that's cool. I am wondering if I should do this than this. Uh-oh. Something scary about to happen? Sounds like I'm gonna be pretty low, but I guess it'll be okay. Surely. Surely. Remember when they used to play the Copy Dragon? I don't think they don't play the Copy Dragon anymore, right? What is this new game mode where both heroes start at 20 health? It's kind of funny, yeah. Oh. Look at these, look at this Traitorunius. Traitus Maximus. A symphony of Chambus. Beep, boop. Alright. It is insane, not funny, insane. Yep. You could say it's encroaching and I don't know, something funny, some hilarious addition to that. This deck is really good when you win. I agree. I think that whenever a deck wins, you know that it's good, at least that game. What will my opponent forgets to armor? Ooh. Can I beat 5 armor? If they just go 5 armor here, can I beat that? 7 and 6 is. I forget what their life total is. We don't get to know because they've got discovery. Was it at 13? It might have been. Oh, they were crushed. Would have been 13 with the armor. Refined lists don't play Golem, but I don't know what your standard MMR is, so we can never be 100% sure. My standard MMR is unbeatable. It's actually too good. I don't know what my opponent's plan is. He could have at least coped with armor. Now I think we just lose. Alright, sick. You love to see him lose. You'll love to see him lose, chat. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my goodness, we're up against Got Milk. We're actually up against Got Milk right now, chat. The Ebon Blade will not falter. The Ebon Blade will falter if I tell it to falter, alright? Should I do the greediest keep of all time? 2014 Miracle Rogue, Leroy Shadow Step, Leroy Shadow Step, Leroy. I remember hitting Legend with it for the first time. Well, there you go. There you go.
One dose solves any.
I'll miss you, Void Virtuoso. Taken before your time. Back in my day, we used to have to pay 3 mana for this effect. Or 9. Standard, Steven. Yep. Exactly. Ow. Ow. This all hurts my feelings. Full of blah blah. I get it, Pug. Turn 6 Reno equals win back in my day. Yep. Buttons. How you doing there, over there, Buttons, buddy? Old buddy, old pal. Old buddy, old something. Ooh.
Follow my lead.
Alright, that is some cards for Marshy. How about some pop cards for Marshy? How about that? Is the Dark Marrow only for the Soul Freeze Slippery Slope combo and the Dreadhound Handler? Not for the Dreadhound Handler. Just for the... It's like... It's like a Gen or Baku to get the stuff into the deck.
Go with the flow.
Heart. You love to see it. Pop card? Pop card. Burr, 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 burr. Alright. Feel much safer than I did a minute ago. Whenever the opponent plays Frost Strike or went with the VS suggestion to only run Corpsicle, people were running Frost Strike. It's crazy pants. Plus 20, you love to see it. Tutoring Corpsicle seems so strong to me. I don't know why anybody would mess with that. Yep, there's the Frost Strike. Hey, Goreblade. Marshy ahead of the times, it sounds like. That's great. You love to see the Marshy ahead of the times.
The Herbage is upon us. One dose solves
Did I get a haircut today? I did not. Did not. I did, however, did my hair. And I shaved my beard. So that might be the difference you are picking up on. I think they should put an A right here so it could be goat milk instead. Thoughts? Chat? Does anyone have thoughts on that? Do you have thoughts on my opponent not playing that card so I could be a happy camper?
all is not lost yet.
Oops. I see. I would like the other Tide Pool Pupil. That's something I would could really go for right now. Sick. Oh my goodness, so talented.
And now the premiere act. Me.
Okay. Tap blast. Yeah, actually good this time though. Those are some low rolls from the cheese. That's what they get for bringing cheese to a whatever this guy is fight. Wait, you thought it was goat milk? Yeah. Did they still do got milk ads? Got milk ads are so funny. Like, why? I understand it's like the dairy industry reminding you that milk exists, but hello, Mr. Chumbo. Hello, Circum the Nuclear. How are you? Circum the Nuclear. Okay, I think I'm gonna mess that up every time unless I don't. But yeah, how are you? My opponent is being so rude right now. Can you believe this? Ooh, it didn't even kill it. It lives? Chat, it lives. Can you believe that?
All is not lost.
Oh my goodness. How many do I need? 2? It's gonna work out just great. And boop. This has got me totally steamed. I'll show you totally steamed. You guys like Tempo Tide Pool Pupil there? Tide Pupil? Imp on 2. We're the best. Actually just so talented. Oh my goodness, chat. They wish they could be as good as us at this game. Do I ever just do this? Boop.
I need a vacation from my vacation.
Over planner. I wonder what this card's stats are in standard. Oh my goodness. Now that's talent, chat. This can't be taught. Alright, these top decks can't be taught.
You are a friend to the earthen.
You are a friend to us combo lords. I've now taken a bunch of damage to my own face. Should I consider doing this? Do I think I'm playing Keeper's Strength post-nerf? Have people abandoned that in Standard? Wait, am I about to win the whole video game just like that?
The light dim,
No.
but we fight.
And I thought it would be so easy.
I found a sea urchin.
I don't know. Okay. It's cool. I'll take it. Freeze Warlock all day, baby. Now excuse me. I have business with this face.
I found a sea urchin.
I'm assuming we're dealing with prehistoric fossils here. I haven't seen Earth and Paladin in a million billion years, I see. How many sea urchins have been found today? We've found so many. We've found just enough. Just enough to keep us urchining. Alright, well, all I can say is get wrecked by insanity. Best deck I've ever played. So when I started streaming, I didn't actually plan to stream almost exclusively Wild. My first, I think a little over a week of streaming, maybe like 8 days, something like that. 8 hours a day, I was streaming to 1 or 2 viewers. Those 1 to 2 viewers were my wife and sometimes her sister or her mom. Would just have it open so that my viewers weren't 0. And during that time, I streamed a standard legend climb with the Highlander Casino Mage of the time. That was just before Ashes of Outland came out. After that legend climb was over, I streamed a little bit of Wild, a little bit of Battlegrounds, a little bit of Standard, and that's kind of what I think my envisionment of my stream would be at that point, was that I would just be a Hearthstone player and I would jump around wherever I wanted to play. I kind of had a big inspiration from Brian Kibler. I used to, back before I was streaming, I would watch mostly him, but also the other Omni guys. And that's kind of how I felt his stream was, is he was just playing whatever he wanted to. The reason that I streamed so much Wild is after Ashes came out and I was having so much fun grinding out the Demon Hunter skin in Wild, I accumulated a Wild following. And during that time, the Wild player base was not interested in watching Standard. So every time I switched from Wild to Standard, I would hemorrhage viewers. These days, if I want to stream some Standard, standard. I usually do lose some, but it's not as rapidly and it's not as high a percent. So I think when I streamed today, I was at around 150 while I was streaming wild. And when I switched to standard, I think it was about a 50-50 split as far as time. I was down to maybe like 98 by the time the stream was over. So I did lose a third. I also tend to lose viewers towards the afternoon anyway, so I don't think that was 100% standard. Anyways, the point is, it's just I'm established enough that I can jump around more now. But at the time I wasn't, so I was seeing growth and I really wanted to hold on to that growth. So I was hesitant to switch off of standard. Once I started doing viewer decks, I was hesitant to stop doing viewer decks. Then I started to make friends in wild. So I'm buddies with a lot of the people you know who play regular wild, for those of you who are entrenched enough to recognize names. And so over the years I've been streaming, I've just kind of been not just stuck, but also a little compelled to stay in wild. And after I started gaining the confidence to jump out of that mode and do other stuff, I'd kind of become accustomed and I didn't really want to play standard as much as I used to. There's a few times where I've been kind of hooked on standard, when Triple Blood DK was good, Sunken City, Aggro Demon Hunter, Dark Moon Fair, Stealth Rogue, Dark Moon Fair, Soul Demon Hunter, and I'll like start getting hooked on the format, and a week or two into me enjoying standard, whatever deck I'm loving gets gutted, and suddenly I have to like learn a new format, find a new deck to like, and it's just really hard to latch onto a format when the deck I'm using to kind of learn it and get into it stops being good. You know, it happens every time, you know, it keeps happening. I can't just kind of like learn a format while it's relevant. There's so much heavy-handed intervention regularly. So anyways, those are my speed bumps as far as playing more standard. Now that I'm posting every day, I find myself once again compelled to work towards my original vision of just playing whatever I feel like playing. And I tried to do some goofy stuff right off the bat, but I've been so detached from standards for so long that I really don't have a good grasp of what I can get away with in the same way that I do in wild. So I'll play some kind of bad decks to decent effect in wild just because I kind of know what niche I can steer towards. What are my powerhouse cards? What can I lean on to prop up a suboptimal strategy? But I don't have nearly that experience in standard. You know, wild is fairly stuck in its ways and standard is constantly shifting. And since I've been paying attention to the constant one and not paying any attention to the fluid one, it's a bit of a transition to try and play standard the way I play wild right away. Anyways, all that is to say, standard videos are probably going to be largely meta decks for a while until when, if I get enough of a grasp to do my normal sillies.